As I mentioned in a previous video, my mom would send me food to last me for the entire quarter, and by the end of the quarter, I'd have all of the good food items eaten, leaving me with food items that left me very gassy. I also mentioned that my gassiness was so bad that two of my roommates couldn't take it and moved out. This was with a different group of roommates, one of which also had an issue with his own gassiness. In fact, he told me when he was little his grandmother used to call him her little fart blossom. Well, Fart Blossom and I had been up all night working on projects and conversing when we finally realized how late it was and that we were only going to get about 2 hours of sleep before we had to get ready for class.
Oh shit, I'm late for class.
I woke up an hour late for class. Our classes were 4 hours long with a lunch break between classes. Fart Blossom was also late for class, and fortunately, he had a really bad cold and couldn't smell my farts. As we got downstairs to wait for the bus to take us to our classes, I felt another fart coming on. I figured that since we are an hour late for class, everyone who has class that morning were already in class, and anyone who has class in the afternoon would still be in bed, so I felt it was safe to let out a fart in the lobby of our apartment complex.
I'm glad I have a cold and can't smell that.
As Fart Blossom and I were standing out front waiting for the bus, we hear the elevator ding, indicating that someone was coming off of the elevator and would soon be walking through my noxious cloud that I left in the lobby. My farts were so bad at the time they didn't even smell like farts, they just smelled absolutely horrible.
What's that awful stench?
Their faces quickly went from happy and smiling to grimaces, and it took every ounce of willpower that I had to keep from laughing in their faces and saying, "Why, that is my ass."